Hello and good evening from St. Louis Park High School homecoming here 2024, and we're just getting underway as St. Louis Park Orioles take on the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks. And the Hawks just returned the first kick here to the 38-yard line as we start play here for the Cooper Hawks. The quarterback will be Tavorian Thompson, and he's getting the start in place of another quarterback that played the previous few games, was Beckham Van Voorst, and he was 31 of 58, 53%, 485 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Thompson hasn't thrown much, so only 7 passes this season. We'll see how he does in this game. And the first play is a handoff, and the Orioles stack it up at the 40-yard line.
Number 16, Davison on the carry.
Yeah, nice run back by DeLone Gurley. Sorry if y'all missed it. We they started the game a little early on us, Bruce, and so we were not quite set to go. But
right,
yes, the Park stuffs him right there, and backup quarterback looks like he's a big kid, so you might be looking at some sneaks.
From the shotgun. And the give again, and there's going to be a first down. Nice run.
Very nice.
Number 16, Amari Davison again on the carry. It gets across 50 down to the 46. And for Davison on the season, he's carried the ball 36 times, 138 yards. That's average of about 3.8 yards per carry. He's got 2 touchdowns.
But a very nice run there. Got some good blocking, found the hole, and pounded his way to a first down.
Offensive line for them is Hoskins, Jackson, Struve, Crouch, and Finney. Struve is the center.
Nice tackle. That was a good wrap-up tackle. He had a little bit of a hole, but the lineman, I didn't see who it was able to get away and wrap him up and slow him down. He didn't get much there.
Short gain on the play brings up 2nd and 9.
St. Louis Park defense, led by Mason Helfman, who's having an amazing season on defense. He's leads the team with 22 solo tackles, 10 assists, 2 tackles for loss, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 interception. They're going to throw the ball over to the far side. It's complete, and that's going to be a first down as it's caught by DeLone Gurley.
Yep, that's DeLone Gurley again, Bruce. He was wide open. Nice quick out play there, and they pick up another first down. And the Hawks are marching as much as a Hawk can march.
Well, the sun's going down here, so take the sunglasses off here, Paul.
It's a beautiful night out. I don't know that I'd call it football weather, but I'll take it.
Right, 75 degrees, and we could see some cramping in this game. Just players are going to have to hydrate quite a bit. Here's a quick pass to the near side. It's complete to Samaje Young, their leading receiver. And that was just a great defensive play by the Orioles. Number 24, Dominique Barth, he just wouldn't let go of him.
Yeah, that's right, Bruce. Just a nice quick pass, out to the side, and the Orioles were there to just swarm around him. He had nowhere to go.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's where you have to have the strength, and Barth is holding on to the jersey long enough for...
And did you see there, Bruce, what Barth did is he didn't just charge in. He got squared up. He kind of waited, made sure he wasn't going to skirt right by him, and slowed him down enough to get the help and bring him down.
And Paul, he knew Mason Helfman was coming to save him.
Help is on the way.
That's right. And that's a good guy to be coming up to make the tackle. Thompson, he's back to pass. Gets time to throw, throws over the middle, up too high for the intended receiver.
Yeah, nothing really cooking there. Well defended, well covered. Even if he had not overthrown him, I'm not sure that he would have hit him. Very well could have been picked off with the way that he was covered, but actually Nag's a little closer than I thought. If he had brought that down just a little bit, he might have been able to scoop it in.
Yeah, and that was a tight end, Emmanuel Carmel. Carmel on the season, 8 catches for 91 yards, 1 touchdown. And the first 3rd down and long. So 3rd and 10, Thompson calls the signals, back to pass. Still has plenty of time to throw. Lets it go over the middle. He's got a player there, defended, and it is caught.
Nope, I think that's incomplete, Bruce. He dropped it.
Well, it was really close.
Yep. They were kind of fighting for it, and I think I saw the ball hit the ground. The ref called incomplete.
Yeah, great position here. Yeah,
Well thrown ball.
Yeah, it was. Got some great air under it.
That's good defense.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, see right here, the ball hits the ground and he scoops it up quick, but
yeah, Tolzien.
That's some nice defense. Didn't interfere, just got in right at the right time to muck it up a little bit.
And Christian Lloyd has some good size on him, so now they're going to go. They're going to go for it here with 4 wideouts.
Yeah, if I'm correct, I don't think they've attempted a field goal all season, so I think we're going to see a lot of 4th down attempts.
Orioles haven't been able to get pressure on him. Now they put pressure.
Oh,
Thompson breaks one tackle. He's still trying to get there, but the Orioles are going to stop Thompson at the
just short. What a heck of a run by the backup quarterback, Thompson. Using his size to just try to muscle his way to a 1st down. It's like having Henry back there under center.
Trucking your way. He still had about 10 to go, but a good job on the tackle by Helfman again.
Yep.
So now the Orioles will start in good field position here at their own 29-yard line. Quarterback for the Orioles, Everett Arnold. A.J. Foster in the backfield this week. They've gone with Helfman this year quite a bit.
Helfman's a strong runner. Oof.
Yeah, no room for Foster that time.
Nothing for Foster to do. Great pressure by the part of the Hawks.
Yeah, that was Carmo. There's an offensive line for the St. Louis Park Orioles. They show Olsen, Johnson, Serrano, and Stahl. Nowak, Oleski, Eichten as the wide receivers. Logan O'Day is the tight end.
So it's a loss of 3. The Orioles are going to have to kind of figure out a passing game.
A lot of pressure, but it's thrown over the middle. It's complete. That's the number 9, Logan O'Day, cutting over the middle. So short game for the Orioles.
And it gets it back to the line of scrimmage, the original.
Brought down by number 9, Colley on the play. 19, excuse me.
They're gonna have to try to figure out their passing game a little more. They're definitely a run-first team, but I'd like to see them be able to mix in the pass some more this year. They've struggled to get that going in the last couple of years.
And Everett Arnold has great size. He's able to see the field. He's call him a dual threat quarterback, and only a sophomore. So hoping that he gets enough experience this season and can be their quarterback of the future. So.
Yeah, they started a sophomore quarterback last season who unfortunately had to quit football due to concussions.
Back to pass, plenty of time. Now under pressure. Arnold rolls to the near side. He's looking downfield, throws it, and short of the intended receiver. Coming back for it was Oleski.
Yeah, short of the receiver, but also nowhere where it could get picked off, and he got rid of the ball rather than taking potentially a loss.
So it looks like the Orioles will punt the football here. And punting for the Orioles will be number 22, Liam Novak.
And the Hawks really so far have the Orioles kind of a little bit scattered in that first drive for them. Playing some good defense, keeping them on their toes.
Gurley and Mikely back.
Gurley with a nice opening kickoff return.
Left-handed boot. Fumble.
Uh-oh.
And Orioles are going to
no!
Pick it up. It's still on the ground. And let's see who's got it.
I think the Orioles have it, Bruce.
No.
Oh.
They didn't get it, but they did get some good field position.
They sure did, but that is a lesson in fall on it.
Right, here we go.
He had it. Right there, just
tried to run with
on
it.
The ball.
You don't run with it. You make sure you have the football. It was kicked again, and I thought the Orioles had it there, and it must have come out.
Yeah, it's hard once you get into that scrum. It's a tough call on the part of the Zebras to figure that one out.
Well, that was exciting.
That was very exciting, and not all is lost for the Orioles here. Like you said, great field position to try to pin the Hawks back and maybe get into some of that field position game, which when you have two offenses that might be struggling with the backup quarterback, that field position game can mean a lot.
In the backfield. Good tackle that time, number 2, Smythe. Renee Smythe.
Number 2, Smythe on the carry
Nice
for the Hawks.
sequence for the
Brought down
Orioles.
in the backfield by number 2, Helpman for the Orioles.
Helpman again
Loss on
with
the
the
play brings
tackle
up
for loss.
2nd and long.
He has really impressed me this season, and one of the better tacklers I've seen Park have in quite a while.
Yeah, he is a very good defender and a strong runner, but he's an excellent defender.
There's a pass to the flat, complete, and a nice gain for Cooper. They're going to get the first down on that.
That's a big play for Cooper after
Number
the
15,
fumble
Thompson's
or
pass
the
is complete
punt
to number
situation,
19.
and then you have that tackle for a loss
Brought
right
down by
away.
number
There's some
19,
momentum
Hoover.
swinging. You
First
get
down
out of that
Hawks.
red zone and get the first down, new set of downs, and better field position. It's kind of a reboot for him.
Hawks spread it wide. Hand off, trying to run around end. And a good tackle in the backfield again. There's number 6, Carmo, taking the ball on a sweep.
Number 6, Carmo on the carry for the
So the
Hawks.
Orioles
Brought
with
down
some
number
nice
2,
run
Helpman.
defense here so far, but the Hawks have had some success throwing the ball.
Watch
Loss on the
Helfman.
play brings up
Watch him
2nd
come
down.
up from the linebacker spot and make the tackle.
He's everywhere.
Back to pass again. Thrown over the middle, nice pass. Boy, Thompson's had some great throws in this game. And the Orioles wrapping up the receiver at the 35-yard line.
I believe that was DeLone Gurley again. Ran a really nice route. Yep, was right exactly
15, Thompson
where Thompson
pass complete to
expected him
number
to
8,
be.
Gurley.
Threw a nice pass right in. Excellent play by the Hawks. Little short of the
Brought down
first
by number
down, but it
16,
puts them in a
Holford on
much
the
better
play.
situation.
I'm impressed with
up
Thompson
3rd down.
not being their starting quarterback for the season, coming in here and really making some great throws so far. So another 3rd down for the Hawks. Christian Lloyd lines up to the near side. Back to pass thrown to the far side. Complete. Oh, he's going to stretch for the first down. Great job by the receiver on the far side.
Yeah, that's just another one of those quick out passes, and defender got in there as quick as he could
Number
and wrapped
15,
him up, but the strength of the running
Thompson's
receiver
pass
there
is complete.
Yeah,
pulls himself to a Hawks
To number
first down,
13,
and
Oates.
they are on the move.
He shoved
They're
out of
throwing the
bounds.
ball
First
really
down.
well, Bruce.
that was Christopher Oates, number 13. So they're interchanging quite a few receivers here.
It's hard to know what they're going to do next.
Gurley lines up on the near sideline. And the Orioles do a great job as they try and run off the left side of the line.
Number 2, Smythe on the carry for the Hawks. Brought down by number 50, Brayboy.
Yeah, the Orioles are playing
Brings
their
up 2nd
pass defense is kind of back, almost like a quasi prevent or something, and they're doing these quick short passes and getting nice good gains on them. They're going to have to adjust to that. We'll see what the Hawks come up with here on 2nd and 12.
And the Orioles have put them in the 2nd and 12, 2nd and 15, but then they're coming up with the big 3rd down play or 2nd down play. So you got to make some stops here and see if they can control the pass. Gorian under pressure. And guess who has them?
There it is. I was just going to say they need to run some blitzes, Bruce.
By number 2,
And he just plowed right through.
Loss
That's
of the play brings
I don't
up
know if Helfman could
Third and
have
long.
more tackles here so far in the first quarter. 3:15 left to go, and I think Helfman has 4 or 5 tackles already.
Yep, and that's a big one.
Yeah.
That puts him way back, long third down here. Great opportunity for the Orioles to force him into a punting situation.
I sort of see why maybe he's not playing running back, because he's so good on defense. They want to save his energy on defense.
That's true, yeah. And if some of those others like A.J. Foster can carry the load, why not?
Looks like Mikely in the backfield. He's going to run, and not much room there.
And I think maybe the Hawks there were maybe looking at trying to spread the field a little bit, see if he could make up a bunch of yards, maybe not necessarily get to the first down, but the way they're playing, if they ended up 3rd and 5 or so, they might go for it, or 4th and 5, they might go for it. But it didn't quite materialize the way that I think the Hawks had hoped. And I would imagine they're going to punt the ball here, especially seeing a shift on personnel on the field.
Their punter is Emmanuel Carmo.
With this break in the action, fans, please be sure to check out the merchandise for sale by some SLP students down by the concession stand end of the end zone.
Looks like Barth is back to receive the punt.
First quarter going fast, Bruce. Only 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Not a lot of stoppage.
Carmo with a nice punt.
Really
Barth
nice
calls
punt.
for a fair catch. Has it at the 32-yard line. The Orioles will have their second
down,
opportunity
Orioles.
here.
Yeah, that was a beautiful punt, Bruce. Just nice and high and slow. Gave the coverage a chance to get down there, and they can do nothing but call for a fair catch.
Once again, during the first quarter break, go down and check down the merchandise for sale down by the concession end zone.
Arnold, the quarterback. A.J. Foster in the backfield. Quick throw on the far side. Big hit.
Yeah, big hit.
Complete.
Number 6, Everett's pass intended for number 15.
Oh, just overthrew him. I think they were trying to run that same kind of route we've seen from the Hawks, but
yeah, and it's Oleski there, but really nothing he could do, and he did get a big hit from Ashton Harris.
A clean hit, but big.
Second down, 10.
Nice hole.
Yeah, it closed pretty quickly though, but Foster got to that hole pretty quick, and the Hawks did a really good job just converging on
Number
that.
7, Foster on the carry.
Yeah, it was one of those where right away it looked like he could kind of break it, but you're right, they closed in, but some good blocking. If they can keep that up, and they might be able to get that run game going.
So again, what the defense is doing is putting the Orioles in these third down and long situations. Orioles would like to get 3 or 4 each time and have like a much easier third down. They haven't had that on their first 2 possessions.
This Hawks defense has played really well in the first quarter.
Oleski in motion to the far side. Roll out to the near side.
Good
Throwing
coverage.
downfield. Too far.
Yeah, too far, and they were all really well covered anyway. Excellent defense on the part of the Hawks, putting the Orioles into a punting situation again.
Yeah, closest player there was Eichton.
Intended for number 5, Eichton falls incomplete. Brings up
And
fourth
the
down.
first time the Orioles punted the ball, there was a fumble by Cooper, but they recovered the ball after losing about 25 yards. So we'll see what kind of punt we can get off here from.
And Arnold on that last play, just looking at it again, I think he was just throwing it away. He didn't have anybody open. He didn't want to take a loss and just threw it downfield.
He does have 5 interceptions this year, so probably trying to keep that number down a little bit.
That was nearly blocked.
Yeah, quick punt. And it's going to be fair caught at the 36-yard line.
Number 17 for the Hawks.
So here we go, less than a minute to play in the first quarter, and we have had no score. No team even really with a sniff of a score. So some good defense, and we'll see if these offenses can get something going here.
Well, the crowd is filling the stands right now. It's getting pretty full.
Well, it's homecoming here, Bruce, at St. Louis Park. An exciting week in the life of the 2024-2025 school year for St. Louis Park. They just did a big remodel too, so that's been probably exciting for them to get back in and have their school back to some normalcy. I think they got the lunchroom back.
They did.
They were eating in the gym all year last year with cold lunches the whole year. A lot of Crustables.
couple yards on the gain.
Number 6, Davison on the carry for the Hawks, brought down by number 2, Helfman.
Mark Davison, the main
Number 6,
ball carrier for
56
so far.
Edwards for the Orioles.
Oates comes in.
Short gain on the play, brings up 2nd down.
Gurley on the far side, Young on the near side. The quick throw, and that was complete to Lloyd, and Lloyd's going to have a first down. So
that was a really nice throw. He had to kind of thread a needle there to get that in. It was sort of, relatively well covered, but just great throw. Just slices it right in there.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was right over the hands of Young into Lloyd's hands.
Maybe a little bit of a decoy. And that's the end of the first quarter.
St. Louis Park, 0.
Pretty fast moving first quarter.
Very fast.
Robbinsdale Cooper, 0.
So we're through 1 here from St. Louis Park. 0-0 our score. We'll be back with more football in just a bit.
What if being in recovery from a mental or substance use disorder was something we proudly showed the world? You might be surprised. Millions of people are in recovery, sharing hope, help, and support with family, friends, and community. Join the Voices for Recovery. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Well, concession stands full. The lines, and but get your concessions out because come halftime it gets really crowded there.
Oh, yeah.
So the Cooper Hawks have the ball first down 10, getting close to midfield here as the ball's at the 48. Then an evenly played first half. St. Louis Park's offenses struggle a little bit more than Cooper's, but Park's defense has played really well so far. There's a completion along the far side, out of bounds.
Yep, and that's that
gain of 7.
And there's that play again. They've got to find a way to get some coverage on those receivers on what would maybe normally be a kind of a screen pass, but there's nobody there, so they're getting a nice burst of speed up for that first 5 or 6 yards, and then they tend to muscle themselves through a little bit more. So Park's going to have to figure out a way to adjust to that play.
Yeah, it looked like Young that time, just going ahead of the rush or whatever, finding the open spot, and really a great job. Thompson's been able to make those throws.
Yeah, Thompson's been really sharp.
A little mess up in the backfield, and you can't really mess up when you got Helfman back there. He makes another tackle for a loss.
He's very unforgiving, Bruce. And it's been a really interesting dynamic with the Hawks. They have really struggled to run the ball today, but having great success throwing it.
This has been, like I said, a highlight reel for defense for Mason Helfman. And he's got another year left.
That's right. And I don't know if you could hear the crowd just chanting, "We love Mason."
Third down, 9 to go. Passing situation for Tavorian Thompson. Takes a quick step back, throws over the middle, incomplete.
He had
him. Yep, that was.
15 Thompson's pass.
That's Gurley again.
Yeah, DeLon.
And he
got open over the middle, but it was just a little high.
A little high. It looked like he had it, but it's also one of those where you kind of have in the back of your brain, if I catch this, I'm going to get hit hard.
Right.
And that can throw you off a little bit.
Number 24, Bar's back to receive the punt for the
Orioles. We're going to see a punt here, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did something trickery here.
Oh, yeah, midfield.
Carmo standing at his 35-yard line. Barth back to receive the punt for the Orioles. Carmo got off a good punt the first time.
Ooh,
has some pressure. Oh, he did a little flop there. And it's going to go out at about the 14-yard line.
That's a great job on the punter. The pressure was coming, and he didn't rush in a way that he needed to, and just stayed calm and composed. Got a nice kickoff and a good roll.
I don't know if we have the replay on that, but you watch his flop at the end, hoping that he could get roughing the punter.
And why not?
Watch, let's see if we can see it here. Watch him now. Oh,
kind of
went
missed
down
it,
the other
but
end. Nope.
Maybe closed circuit to the Cooper Theater department. And why not? You know, if you can get the call, get the call.
Hand off. Orioles need some room, and getting 1 or 2 yards is about the most they've gotten so far on their runs. So.
Yeah, so the Orioles kind of pinned deep here. The run game's been hard
Number
to come
7,
by. They're going to
Foster
have
on the carry for the
to
Orioles.
somehow spread out this offense and get a
Brought
passing
down by
game
number
going.
6, Carmo for the Hawks. Short gain on the play brings up 2nd down.
Second down, about 9 yards to go for the Orioles.
If they don't get anything here, then they're going to be in that 3 and long again that they've been in all night.
We haven't seen Arnold run the ball yet.
No, but he's in
Now
trouble.
he has to take off, and he's going to go down at about the 11. So loss of yards and
Number
good
6,
pursuit
Arnold on the
by
quarterback keeper.
Hawks.
Brought
I just
down by
don't
number
think he
6,
saw anyone
Carmo
open.
for the Hawks.
You see
Loss
the
in the play
speed of
brings
the
up
Hawks
3rd and long.
defense.
Yep.
It's very quick.
They're quick and they swarm and they just keep you on your toes and a little bit scattered, hard to focus. They're all over the place, and they've done very, very well here. If I'm not mistaken, have the Orioles gotten a first down yet?
I don't think so. And Carmo has really done a great job defensively so far for the Hawks. Got to be careful here. A lot of pressure.
And the pressure came, and
Number
he knew
6,
where he
Arnold's
was and
pass
knew he had to get rid of the
between
ball.
Nowak, ball's
Yeah,
incomplete.
thrown to the back of Nate Nowak,
4th
and
down.
again, no chance for the Orioles, and they're going to need a big punt here.
And if he had been able to hit the receiver there, he had some blocking. They might have maybe not gotten a first down, but gotten out of this hole a little bit more. But he missed the receiver with the pressure coming in.
So far, the throws have not really been close in proximity to being able to really have an opportunity. And I think that one was just rushed, and the receiver really wasn't expecting it, so he didn't turn around. And again, I think if Arnold gets some time to throw, he's made some good throws this season.
Ooh.
That was a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and he kind of bobbled the ball a little bit.
It was actually
too.
a pretty good punt to get to the 50-yard line, but on a line drive,
Look
and
at
those are
this.
returned.
He's gone.
Oh, out of bounds.
Oh, he stepped out. That's Gurley again. Yeah, that's Gurley.
Delon, yep.
Number 8,
Another
Gurley,
nice return.
punt return for the Hawks.
He's got a burst of speed.
Shoved out of
Once
bounds.
he gets going, good
First down
footwork,
Hawks.
good balance, protecting the ball.
He had some good blocking, too, along the far sideline. So Hawks have the best field position they've had all game as they're inside the Oriole 15-yard line.
Orioles really have to tighten up here.
See if Helfman has anything left in him.
With a short field, they might be able to stack up a little more and get after some of those quick passes they've been doing. So they don't have to have anybody deep. They can stack up high a little bit more.
Watch for Samaj Young on the right side. Well, they're going to hand off.
And who was that got the tackle, Bruce?
Well, just the guy who's been getting all of them, Helfman again, drags them down.
Excellent
Number
tackle
2,
on the part of
Smythe on the
Helfman. He had to
carry for
come
the Hawks.
around him
Brought
from
down by number
behind
2,
and still
Helfman
managed to
for the
just
Orioles.
yank him right down. Great tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd out.
PJ Fleck, take notice.
Sounds like his kind of guy. I'd look at a quick pass to Gurley here. Oh, no.
Now they're going to pitch. They got great blocking along the far side. That was number 2, Smythe.
So it's going to be 3rd and
Number
short
2,
for the Hawks
Smythe on
now.
the carry. Knocked down by number 13, Carpenter.
Very
for the
nice
Orioles.
blocking. Look at that.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looks like they got the refrigerator Perry out there on the offensive line.
Yeah, you know,
Especially with those colors.
they've got some good size.
They
You
do.
get Smythe has some good size as a running back, and then you have the quarterback. And the quarterback could even lead block if you need him to.
Yep. So it's 3rd and short here, but you also got to watch the goal line.
Back to pass. Tavorian throws it too high.
Nice
That's
pressure on the part of the Orioles there.
So we have a fourth
Number 15,
down, and
Thompson's
we'll
pass,
see will
intended for
Cooper
number 6,
go for it
Carmel,
or go
falls
for a
incomplete.
field goal here.
Thompson's
Fourth down.
a big kid. Had been throwing great, but the pressure came in to the degree that he had to get rid of it, but his vision was probably blocked a little bit too and couldn't quite hit anybody. So excellent defense on the part of the Orioles there to get after it. We'll see what they do. My hunch is they're going to go for it. I don't think they're much for the kicking game. And
I agree with you, and you also have the Orioles pinned deep in their own
Yep.
territory. They haven't been moving the ball, so.
Yeah, I think they're pretty confident they can stop them if they don't get this here. So I would imagine
Timeout, Cooper.
I wouldn't even be surprised to see some kind of keeper with the size that he has. Can maybe throw him off guard. He's only got to pick up a couple, right?
Got about 4.
Scoreboard isn't quite right. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong number. I do that. It's details. I read it as 4th and 8. So we got a little timeout here. They want to get this right. I missed who called the timeout. I imagine it was the Hawks.
Well, St. Louis Park coming off their first win of the year against Apple Valley, 35-28.
A nice high-scoring game.
Yep, their previous game they had a shot against Washburn. It was 2015. Park came down in the fourth quarter, just couldn't punch it in, so they lost by 5 in that game. So they played better after playing a really tough Mankato East team.
All right, here we go. Let's see what they drew up.
Thompson, or no, that's not Thompson. That's
Oh my
going to be a
gosh.
touchdown. Who is that? That was Carmel. Was
yeah,
that
I think it was Carmo. Yeah, I think it was Carmo. Took the snap. Looked like he was
ran
going to
sideways.
throw. Skipped was kind of sliding over, and then just found his way into the end zone.
Hawks are in for the touchdown.
Yeah, Carmo with a nice run on that one, and Orioles almost came up with an opportunity there, 4th down. If they could have got the stop, that could have given them a lot of momentum, but
Yep.
extra point is good.
Extra point is good.
And with 7:53 left in the first half, the Hawks are the first to score. 7-0 Hawks. On an interesting play that they drew up on 4th down. It looked like a broken play almost, but it also kind of looked like they designed it that way.
Well, and really, they had such a quarterback making such great throws. You thought they'd put it in his hands, a big
Yep.
guy, but they wanted to give Carmo the speed, see if he could get around the end. Something they saw, they called the timeout, readjusted, and made a great call on 4th down there to get the touchdown. Credit to Patterson and his staff.
Yeah. So the Orioles are going to really have their work cut out for them here. They're going to have to figure something out with this tenacious D on the part of the Hawks tonight. You do not want to go down 2 scores. Nice long drive. Oh, no.
This is not what they needed right
No.
after that.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal for the Hawks.
Yeah, that was an error. You've got to make sure that you field that football, and you got to get up there and not let it bounce like that.
He needed to get out of the way of that ball there. Yeah, that's and he knows it too. I think it was Ashton Harris, sophomore, and just trying to scoop it up, but that's a huge shift.
Now the defense is back on the field again, and they've been on the field quite a bit, so they have not had a lot of rest because the Orioles have not been able to sustain a drive, and so you bring the defense right back on the field. The referees are conferring to see if they could advance that football.
It looked like he almost caught the corner and got in.
I'm not sure if he could advance it once.
Oh, I see.
And the question was, did the Oriole touch the ball?
It absolutely looked like he did. I mean, he got it on his fingertips.
First down, Hawks. from the
Okay, so
16-yard line.
not allowed to advance the ball on a muffed kickoff. Is that the deal? I didn't know that. I need to do my homework, Bruce.
Right. So here we go. Quick throw to the far side, that same side where they had luck before, and it's Samaje Young.
Yep.
And he's going to have a first down deep in St. Louis Park territory.
It just feels like they're going to be able to run that play all day. They're going to have to figure something out.
They just forgot to bring the football
First
tee.
and goal.
The tee was left on the field. Thankfully, it didn't end up mattering. Should be a 20-yard penalty. No.
So Davison in the backfield. We'll see if they try and punch it in with Davison. There's Davison.
And it's going to be close.
He gets down inside the 1 yard line.
So now it's going to be first and goal for the Hawks.
16, Davison.
Okay.
Did
he get the first down?
Helfman, second goal.
I thought he did.
Yes, the second down now. This is the second down. And if you're Thompson, you're just taking this thing. Nope, he's not. Wow.
Oh, a little bit of a loss.
That looked like Kasica with a great play
16,
there.
Davison, the carry, brought down by number 2, Helfman.
Helfman.
Loss in the play, brings up third and goal.
Should have guessed, but I know Kasica's around there too. They could potentially throw it here. They still have 2 downs to go for it. Back to pass, thrown in the corner,
Wide
complete,
open.
touchdown. That's going to be number 6.
Number 15,
Carmo.
Thompson's pass is complete.
So Carmo with
Number
the
6,
second
Carmo.
touchdown.
Touchdown Hawks.
Yeah, really nice route, great pass. You had him wide open. Just had to get it kind of in his vicinity, and he jumps up and grabs it. And just like that, after I said the Orioles don't want to go down 14-0, that's what they're facing right now pending this kick.
Bad snap. And the kick is not good.
Extra point is no good.
A low snap that time from the center. Here's a look at the touchdown again. Carmo goes up for that one.
That's
Great
a nice
hands.
catch.
Helfman, the defender on the play.
All right, well, let's try it
I
again.
have to go up one more step.
6 minutes left to play in the first half.
Can't have you stand there. Crowd's like surrounding, swarming us.
And they're all tall.
It's my wanting to be outside here in the nice,
Yeah.
beautiful day we've got. This one's fielded.
Is that Foster? He's got a hole.
Yeah, AJ gets it out across the 35 to the 37.
So decent field position
7,
for
Foster
the
on the return
Orioles.
for the Orioles.
Got a Hawk player slow to get up, but running off the field by his own power. With 6 minutes left in the half, and after that sort of disastrous sequence they had here on the previous kickoff, the Orioles really need to put together a drive and get some points on the board going into the half. That would just be the lift that I think they need.
Trying to draw him off sides.
Doing the hard count.
Looks to the side. Read action play here. And the throw too high.
He had him, but he overthrew him. And I like that they're looking to throw the ball downfield a
6,
little bit.
Arnold's
That's what they
pass
need to
intended
start
for number
doing. They need to
17,
start
Schultz
working that
falls
in
at the plate,
and figuring it
7
out, because they have to diversify this offense. But yeah, he was way over his head.
Intended for Schultz. So second down, 10. Back to pass. Eludes the rush. He's got a rush. Now he throws it to the near side. Complete. Across the 40-yard line to the 41. That's Nate Nowak.
Number 3, Nowak, excuse me. Brings up third down.
And he got into some trouble. Nice way to get to evade him. And the throw is just off target enough that he's not able to turn and maybe get a few more yards. But at least made the throw. Kind of got back right about to the original line of scrimmage. But here we go, third and long again, Bruce.
Orioles are in desperate need of a first down, Paul.
They are. Let's see what they can put together.
Again, it's a very quick defense for the Hawks, and the Orioles know it's an important play really in this game for them. And with 5:03 to go in the first half, they're going to take a timeout. So.
Yeah, and that's smart by Coach Foster to take a timeout there. Let's settle down. Let's make sure everybody knows their assignment, exactly what we want to do, see if we can pick up this first down. And sometimes that's what you need to do. It's like the little baby steps, like just need to get a first down. And then we'll take the next step after that.
Well, it seems like the season has just started and we're already halfway through.
Yeah.
This is about the 4th game of 8, so we're hitting the halfway point of the season. And upcoming for the St. Louis Park Orioles, they go on to Bloomington Jefferson, who's had a good start to their season. That on Friday the 27th. They're home against Tartan on the 4th. That is their last home game of the regular season.
Oh, wow.
And then they're on the road at Cretin-Durham Hall in Chanhassen. So you want to get out to see the Orioles, you got one more opportunity. And that one again will be Friday, October 4th against Tartan. And Paul will be covering that one.
I will be. And hopefully I'll have a partner with me, because it's hard to do on your own.
I've got a commitment that night, so. But you're left in good hands.
I hope so. All right, getting an assignment from the sideline, which seems odd after a timeout.
Well, I think they wanted to see the defensive alignment first, and it looks like they're going to be putting pressure from the far side. And they're going to hand off.
Nothing. Nothing for A.J. Foster.
That's Foster. And I think what they were seeing was pursuit coming from the far side, hoping that Foster could turn it up on the near side. But just really good defense by Cooper.
The defensive coverage was still there, still good and strong. There was nowhere for Foster to go.
The Orioles' offensive line has really struggled against the front line of the Cooper Hawks.
Number 3,
just at the eye test, the Hawks' offensive line is sizable.
Yeah, they do have. They got a big guy coming up the middle to block the
defensive line, I should say.
Block the puncher.
Not a great snap.
Good job to get the punt. Cooper's gonna field the football.
Thought he might be able to make something out of it. On a soft, straight up bounce like that, he's pretty confident he could pull that one in and see if he can make something happen. But so the Oriole defense is going to have to show up here. They're going to want that ball back with some time on the field.
Yeah, again, if they can keep it as a 2-possession game, they really didn't have much of an opportunity on their last defensive set. They were pinned back deep in their own territory, and Cooper was able to capitalize after the turnover. So now for the Orioles, they're going to have to see if they can get a turnover. That would be big. See if they can get some momentum. But Cooper's played a really good game so far. Just really high percentage passes like that.
Yep. And look at him just power his way to a first down. What a game for Gurley. He hasn't found the end zone, but he's been kind of the engine behind getting them into the end zone.
Yeah, that was actually Carmo.
Oh, it was. I thought it was number 8.
hard to see from here
It is.
between the 6 and the 8 on those numbers, but Carmo's another one.
Carmo's also having a great game. Yeah, those two together have really been tough, and also credit to Thompson, whose throws have just been on the mark. I don't think he's missed a throw yet.
I think coming into the game, we're like, okay, backup quarterback, this could bode well for St. Louis Park, but he's looked good in this game.
He's looked very
He's got
good.
time.
He's going
Look
deep.
at how much he puts under that and batted down, almost intercepted.
Yeah, that was good coverage by the Orioles there. I mean, why not take the shot? But yeah, almost picked off.
For the Orioles.
Beautiful looking pass, but the coverage was just too good.
Yeah, he gets a lot of air under that one, and
Nice tight
what
spiral.
a good job by Bruberg.
If he had been able to get it over his head more, he might have had him in stride, but he maybe underthrew him just a tick, and it was enough for the Orioles to get in there. And yeah, Bruberg to bat it down.
I like that call though. First down, go
Yep.
for it. Get some air under the football. Now they can go back to the run if they need to here. Rolling to the near side. Trying to throw. Great throw over the middle.
Great throw.
A lot of open field to run for Christian Lloyd, and Lloyd gets down to the 20-yard line.
I'm telling you, Tavorian Thompson is filling in beautifully for the Hawks tonight. I thought he was going to take off there. He had some room, and with his size, I thought he was going to burst right here. But instead, he finds the receiver. Looked like Helfman thought he was going to do the same. It pulled Helfman in toward the quarterback, and then that left the receiver open, and he found him.
It's fun to watch him.
It is. It is. He's playing with, you would think this is a deeply experienced quarterback. Maybe he is, but but he's the backup, and he's looking great.
And he's a junior here. He puts this one under. Oh, Orioles almost got the interception.
I think he saw the pressure coming and tried to throw it as far downfield as he could. Again, smart. He's a really smart quarterback. He's got size. He throws very accurately.
Brings up second down.
So close.
And he plays smart.
That was Will Carpenter. Or maybe Rickard, one of the two. Hard to get the numbers on that far side, but
the Hawks maybe with an embarrassment of riches at the quarterback position. It's like those days when Joe Montana would get hurt and they got Steve Young coming in.
well, Gurley and Young line up on the far side. Oh, there's a great tackle.
Yep, and as this game has gone, the Hawks can't get anything going on the ground. The Orioles have been able to stop that at almost every turn.
Number 2, Smythe on the
what
carry
they're
for
doing
Hawks.
in the air
Brought
has been
down to the
very
backfield
impressive.
by number 2, Helfman for the Orioles.
So
The loss of the play brings
2:53
up
to
third
play
long.
in the half. Orioles need a stop on this possession.
Elfman's got to be saying to his players, come on, help me out a little bit here. Watch Christian Lloyd, single coverage on the near side. They're going to go to across the middle of the field, complete.
Oh, wow.
And touchdown.
Absolutely
Number 15,
perfectly
Thompson's pass is
executed
complete to number 6,
series for the Cooper Hawks on that drive. That was impressive.
That's your high school fantasy player of the week, Carmo, with another touchdown.
Another touchdown. It's just a perfectly thrown ball. Hits him in stride, which is what enables him to keep going to get in. And the Orioles will get a chance here again, but not in the way that they wanted. And another good extra point, so that'll
The extra point is good.
put the Hawks up 20-0. Hawks are technically behind Park in the standings because I think this is their first conference game.
It is their first conference game. Park has one conference win and Jefferson has one conference win, so Park was actually up near the top in the conference, but Cooper very dominant in this football game.
Yeah, they're looking very, very good.
Recap, Carmo.
We'll just leave it at that.
Chameleon.
yeah, Carmo, that's what we'll call him. The kids are like, what does that mean?
Right. The cult, the Blue Oyster Cult, wasn't it? I can't remember. Kickoff.
I thought that was Culture Club.
You're right, it was Culture Club. I'm way off on that one. Big hit.
Big hit. He had a nice spin off the first tackle and then got hit.
So 2:16, the Orioles have 2
Orioles
timeouts
return a
left.
kick to the 31-yard line. First down, Orioles.
20-0 our score.
I'd like to see the Orioles take a shot, but the way the Cooper defense has been playing, I don't think they're going to have the time to take a shot. That pass rush they've had.
And this Orioles are going to have to regroup at halftime and,
Yeah.
and figure out what they can do offensively to change things up a little bit here. There's a quick pass.
Number 6, Arnold's pass
That's
intended for
incomplete.
number 15, Oleski, falls incomplete. Second down.
The ball tip fell short of
That
Oleski.
would explain it. It looked a little wobbly to me, but I didn't see the tip.
Arnold
He's in
under
trouble.
pressure. Yep.
And there it is. You know, I think he was looking deep. They had some guys running deep, but there's just no time. He couldn't.
Number 6, Arnold's
the
pass
rush was
is
coming in. He had to get rid of it.
O'Day.
There was a little hand, looked like,
Oh, is it
watch
complete?
here. Looked like he had
Third down.
his back, and Orioles coaches wondering why there wasn't a call there.
Yep.
It's been a very clean
I was
first
just going to
half.
say, we haven't had a penalty yet, have we?
No. Last time I said that, second half was just penalty after penalty. You wait and see, Paul. We brought that out way too early.
Yeah, we did. But having 0 penalties with only 2 minutes left in the first half is rare.
It is.
You usually have a false start in there somewhere.
Well, there's a.
Oh,
look at this.
my.
That was a hop, step, and a throw across the field, complete
Number
to
6,
Foster.
Arnold's pass is complete
Across
to
the
number
field,
7,
across
Foster.
the body. Vikings fans with a little reactivated trauma
Brought down
across
by
the
number
body.
9,
But
Holly.
I did like the play, though.
yeah,
You saw
It's
the
a third
first
down,
time
or fourth down, excuse me.
that they've had time to throw the football. Arnold had a
Timeout
nice
Hawks.
little roll.
yeah, there was
give himself
some
some time.
pressure that he had to roll out, but yeah, it's a good opportunity. It's a good idea to try to do this sort of across the field thing and see if that opens something up and you can skirt away. But again, this Cooper defense is quick, and they got over there and stopped him.
I think the Orioles were looking to maybe go for it, but now they're going to bring the punting team on.
I think that's wise with 1:48 left in the half, and the way the Hawks have been moving the ball, especially on that last drive. You want to get them as deep as possible. You don't want them on the scoreboard again before this half is out.
Although they have Richter back. This isn't their punter.
We'll see. Pinned it.
And the Orioles should let as much time go off the
Yep.
clock before they
Orioles
touch
punt
that
is
football.
down. First down, Hawks.
It's a nice punt. He made it so there would be no return. And the Hawks are going to have some distance to go here, but we know how quickly they can move the ball. Rickard, was he the kicker? The punter?
I think number 5 was it was Eichten.
So 1:40 to play in the first half. Cooper's looking to throw the ball with 4 receivers.
Oh, yeah. As they give it to the running back, Davison, coming
Nice
out of the
blocking.
flat, and Davison goes out of bounds. Just
And those wideouts there knew their assignment. They got right up in the blocking, and that was what enabled him to skirt away for another 7 or 8 yards.
So play we've seen a lot that they're going to their left and going to that far sideline, and that seems to be the easier throw to make for the quarterback.
Yeah, and we got some fireworks going. And the Orioles coaching staff is going to have to figure something out in the second half for that. They've got to find a way to close that.
Well, they're going to put the ball up in there again, wide open. That's complete, and that's Samaji Young stays on his feet. He almost looked like he dropped the ball for a second, but Samaji
just with some nice moves, gave him another 5 yards. Another beautifully thrown ball on the part of Thompson here. Look at him, just tight spiral, right in stride.
But look, there's no one within 5 yards of him.
Number 8, Tolzien. First down, Hawks.
He got 3 tacklers to miss him, including Helfman.
They're going to do another quick pass on the side, and there's a quick tackle made by the Orioles. That was number 8, I think, Tolzien.
Yep, and what's important
number 15,
there,
Thompson's pass is complete to number 8.
Kept the ball in bounds, and of
Down
course
number 8,
the Hawks
Tolzien.
called timeout to save some time on the clock.
Timeout, Hawks.
So the Hawks are out of timeout, so that's a plus for the Orioles.
Yeah, I mean, with 40 yards to go, again, I mean, the Hawks can make that up real quick, but with no timeouts left, that's going to be key for the Orioles to protect those sidelines as well and make sure they don't get that ball out of bounds and kind of nickel and dime them down the rest of these 40 yards.
You know, there's only been a couple of occasions where the Orioles have put pressure on Thompson, and that's something they're also going to have to try and figure out here in the second half. But what I like is that the Cooper team has done is that Thompson has these quick passes. So a quick one-step drop and a quick pass to someone open, and it doesn't give you time to put pressure on him. So again, Thompson. He looks quick throw, and a big hit, incomplete.
Big hit, that was
Tolzien again.
Tolzien, and he was the one that caused that to be an interception with a big hit.
Broken up on the play by number 8, Tolzien. Brings up third down.
Same time, it was kind of a short pass. You almost wanted to catch the ball and have that clock run down.
Yeah, Samaji took that one pretty hard.
But well defended. Timed it perfectly.
So 59 seconds remaining.
3rd and 8. So a little bit 3rd and long here for Cooper.
Watch for Lloyd. He's got a lot of height. They're going to put it up in that corner. Intercept.
Did he catch it?
Yeah, but his leg hit the ground. So the Orioles ball from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, and at this point, I imagine they're not going to take any chances down here and just run out the clock. But that is huge. It keeps Cooper from getting back on the scoreboard before the half. See here, he's got his eyes on it the whole way.
Intercepted by number 19, Robert.
Finn with a nice interception for the Orioles, and I think you just take the knee for the Orioles.
I would. In this situation, you don't want to risk any fumbles, interceptions, anything like that.
They're also, where they're standing right now, they can just easily get to the locker room, so they're on the right side of the field for that.
That's right. And at St. Louis Park, into the locker room is no easy task. You got to walk a couple blocks.
Well,
they're set to go for it.
They're in a formation to throw the football.
If you throw it, you better throw it deep.
They're going to run, and you got to hold on to the football.
Yes, you do. You also got to make sure you don't get pounded back into the end zone.
Number
so we're down to
35
seconds here.
Brought down by number 9, Holly.
May have. I don't know if they have to run one more. It looks like they may have to run one more play.
And now I would definitely take that knee. Don't mess around.
They're going to put it up in there, and they just lob it way down, and almost intercepted.
Yeah. Well,
they felt they had nothing to lose, see if they could just spring one.
if you
Thinking
can,
Cooper wasn't going to expect it, but again, good defense by the Hawks.
and if you can get a quick throw, so you're not getting sacked in the end zone, if you can get rid of the ball and throw it deep,
Brings up
you know,
third
odds
down.
are they're not going to run it back for a touchdown. So they're trying to take a shot, see if they can make something happen going into the half. And they look like they're going to throw it again.
Well, you know, they may have to punt the football if they do that. They're just going to run
Now,
it.
yeah.
Number 7.
I don't even like that
Brought down
call
by the
because
Hawks.
you fumble the football
Yep.
and the clock stops, and then you know
Then
Cooper
they
has
got a
one
shot.
play.
Brings us to the
Yeah.
end of the
So
first
I would
half.
have just taken the knee,
Take the
but
knee.
that's
St. Louis
Coach
Park
Foster's
0.
decision on that
Robbinsdale
one.
Cooper.
And it worked out, and here we
Yeah.
go. The Orioles going to have to regroup at halftime. It's been all Cooper.
Yeah, it really has, and I think what really also set the tempo. I think
While our
Park
Orioles
played
get revved up for
fairly
the second
great
half of the
defense
game,
in the first
we
quarter.
are thrilled to present
But after Cooper
our
scored their
homecoming court
touchdown,
shortly as
then
the
we
team
muffed the kick,
leave the
and
field.
that gave Cooper
So
great field
stay in your
position.
seats as
They were
we
able to get
announce
the
our
ball
court.
in the end zone
As soon
right
as the
away, had a
teams leave the
2-score
field.
lead after instead of just a 1-score lead. So when you get those quick, those turnovers can be costly, especially deep in your own territory, which that one was. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that muffed kickoff really changed the trajectory of the game, and put the Orioles in a hole. We'll see if they can regroup. 20-0 is a huge lead, but it's not insurmountable.
Well, it isn't, and so again, this is, as a coach, you're like, let's just get in the locker room,
Yep.
regroup, and see what happens. I think the St. Louis Park start with the football here in second half, I believe.
Yes, they kicked off in the first half, and if they can come up with a way to stop those quick passes out to the sidelines, that could change this game as well. So hopefully the coaching staff has got something drawn up.
They do have
All right, homecoming fans.
festivities
It's
here,
the time
so
we've been
we're
waiting
just going
for.
to
It's
keep
our
the
homecoming court
cameras up
time.
here right now, and they do the announcements of the courts
Homecoming court.
and the Royals. They call them the Royals now.
Oh, okay.
All right, first, we're going to give a big round of applause for our amazing homecoming court members. These are outstanding student representatives from all 4 grades that were nominated by their peers.
So they do it where they have a freshman, sophomore,
Starting
junior,
off
and a
with our
senior
freshman
court.
court,
This is the freshman court.
Jawan Hilliard and Avery Dwight Deal.
Here you can probably hear the PA, but Juwan Hilliard and Avery
Next
Dwight
up,
Deal.
our sophomore court, Abdi Malik Abdi and Lucille Burgesson.
Adam Malik Abdi and Lucille Bergeson, the sophomore court.
And Principal
Next, our junior
Paddock out there as
court,
well.
Katie Healy and Bailey Schneeberg.
Katie Healy and Bailey Schneelberg.
And there's Principal Paddock doing his handshaking.
And the senior court, Evelyn Bott and Nahili Ahmed.
Evelyn Bott and Nahili Ahmed.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to crown our 2 senior homecoming Royals. This year's Royals are Deuce Serrano and Zara Fakir.
Deuce Serrano and Zara Fakir are the Royals for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Congratulations to all the courts and the Royals.
Congratulations.
And Deuce Serrano is a heck of a name, Bruce.
Love that.
To both of you.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone who participated and
And
voted.
that's your Royals,
We
everybody.
also want to take this moment to thank our amazing SL
So we're
community
gonna-
members for coming out to
We're going
celebrate
to take
with
a
us
break
tonight.
here with
Your
our score
support means the world to
20-0.
us.
Hang in there
It
with
helps
us.
make our
Hopefully we'll
school
see
and
some
events like
sparks
this
from the
so
St. Louis Park
special.
Orioles. We saw some fireworks across
Special
the way.
thanks to Johnny
Hopefully we
Fox
can
for
see St. Louis
donating
Park with some second half
1,500
fireworks.
That would be great.
to the student
Well
body,
said, Bruce.
kids'
Let's
place,
leave it at that.
preschools,
All right,
for
Paul.
decorating
Thanks
the
again.
Homecoming banners.
New message.
Department of the Social Security Administration. The reason of this call is to inform you that your Social Security number has been suspended for suspicion of illegal activity. If you do not contact us immediately, your account account will be deactivated. For more information about this case file, press 1 or call immediately our department number, 326.
This is a scam. Thieves are misusing the Social Security Administration's authority and phone schemes to trick you into giving them money or personal information. They state there is a problem with your Social Security number or account. They claim there's been suspicious or fraudulent activity, and you could be arrested or face other legal action. They even spoof SSA's main customer service telephone number on caller ID. Don't believe them. Don't provide any information. SSA employees will never threaten you for information or promise benefits in exchange for information. In those cases, the call is fraudulent. Just hang up. If you suspect you've been contacted by an SSA scammer, call the Social Security Fraud Hotline at 1-800-269-0271.
Again, perfect night for football. The only thing Park needs to do now is get on board a little bit and see if they can get back in this football game. They trailed 20-0 and a very dominant first half by the Cooper Hawks, and a quarterback play that we were really impressed with. I mean, it's Tavorian Thompson only threw 7 passes all season coming into this game, and he was 2 for 7. But he's looked the part of an outstanding quarterback prospect for, and he's a junior for Cooper. So again, their other quarterback was excellent as well. So you know, Cooper has some great weapons, and nice to have a backup quarterback that can come in and play like he did, Paul.
Absolutely, and they just were absolutely dominant in that first half. What else can you say? The Orioles didn't even have 1 first down in the entire half of football. So hopefully they're figuring some things out. They're going to, like I said, they're going to need to figure out those quick passes. They need to get some tighter coverage on those and get some quicker pressure on Thompson on defense. And then on offense, they're going to have to find something. I mean, they've got to figure out a way to get past a pretty scrappy, quick Cooper defense. And we'll see what they can figure out. And hopefully the coaches are able to draw something up for the students, because the game plan as it had been going wasn't working, so they're going to have to adjust.
Yeah, they can't put everything in Mason Helfman's hands on defense. They need to come up with some good, well-rounded defense, be able to stop those passing plays. And there's a kickoff. So at the 25.
See if he can turn the corner.
Oh, Oleski.
Yeah, and that was C.J. Mikely on the tackle, I believe, there, who I believe that was who it was. He was going for the corner, and Mikely was having nothing of it. Look at this. Breaks off of his blocker. Gets the perfect angle.
This Holmberg looks like 16, not Oleski.
Oh.
That was running it back. Hard to tell with the numbers unless his number just got squished up a little bit, but I think that's 16. Or it could be 15, but just maybe that was 15. You can see how his number.
Oh, yeah.
Number 7, Foster.
Orioles trying to get the running game going. Foster.
And the line got a couple of, a little hole there, but then number 4, the linebacker, Jalen Hayes, was having nothing to do with it and able to plug up that hole, wrap him up, and make a nice tackle. Gained a couple, but
second down, 8 yards to go. Arnold trips to the near side. And it's going to be a quick pass over the middle, complete. And breaks a tackle, going down the far sideline, and a nice gain for the Orioles. Their first down at the 39-yard line.
Arnold's pass is complete to number 17.
That was number 17, Cooper Schultz.
That's an Orioles.
It was a beautiful fake running play, a little play action, and then the quarterback.
Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold just right on the money, and there you go. Just like that, they got something cooking, Bruce.
Well, as the sort of the play we've seen happen a lot on Cooper's, where it's a quick pass just in the flat, and that was the play that maybe the Orioles designed at halftime that could work for them.
Yep.
And there's
a hole.
There's a nice hole for A.J. Foster.
Oh.
And he gets down to the 26-yard line. Another first down. Two first
How
downs.
about that? What a start for the Orioles. This is exactly what they needed to do. I'm not sure what the coaches drew up, but so far this is an incredible adjustment.
Back to pass. Thrown almost intercepted.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw.
Number 6, Arnold.
Yeah, it was intended to Eichton.
Number 5, Eichton.
And broken up by the Hawks defense. Take a look at it. He threw right into traffic, but threaded the needle just and I got a tip on it. So the ball was tipped, and I like the aggression that they're coming in with here. They're just kind of coming in on an attack. Playing with confidence.
And again,
Uh-oh.
not much room. He's just going backwards. And it's going to bring up a third down and long.
Yeah, A.J. Foster got hit in the backfield, was able to skirt away, but
Number 7,
trying to
Foster
make
on the
something
carry for the
happen
Orioles,
and
left
just
out by
ended up
number 3,
losing another
Hullock.
5 yards, unfortunately.
For the Hawks, loss of the play brings up third down.
Yeah, so now it's third down, and we got 18 yards to go for that first down.
And we've got a player down. It looks like Foss? No. I'm not sure what happened, but he just went to the ground.
Well, is this
Is
any
it Foster?
cramping?
It looks like it's maybe cramping.
He is holding his wrist. I don't know.
Yeah, that's A.J. Foster. Maybe he got hit in the arm with a helmet on the tackle, or...
Wow, he just... Well,
now he just seems angry.
No, I think he was more upset because I think he did hurt his arm. I think his left arm.
It looks like he maybe a finger. He might have a broken finger, which could...
Well, it could be dislocated, and they're going to have to like pull on it, and he's not looking forward to that when they, when they get that finger in there.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe he lost last season to an injury, or maybe the season before. He's had some injury problems, so he might be a little worried.
Well, he's going to come off the sidelines. Quick throw in the flat, complete.
That's Helfman fighting for every yard he can get.
Pass is complete to number 2, Helfman.
So fourth down for the Orioles.
Brought down by number 55.
This is one where, Paul, it's not, if you have time
down.
to throw it, you may want to just chuck it down towards the end zone a little bit, and maybe a la like a Hail Mary type pass, and if they intercept, but you got to get the ball downfield.
Yep. Yeah, if they intercept and get tackled right away, that's just a good punt. They're going to run the ball.
Oh, he's down.
Oh!
There's a...
Oh, how is that not a late hit? There it is.
That's going to be a first down unless it's after the play. It depends how they call this.
It was very late. Maybe he thought he was still a live player because he hadn't been touched.
Leg on the play.
That'd be a break for the Orioles if they could get a first down, unless they call it after the possession. And that was just a horrible play if you're on the Cooper team.
I imagine he thought he was still a live player because he hadn't been
No, they're going to give
touched.
Cooper the ball, I think.
I see.
No, they're going to say it was after post-possession foul.
Okay.
Still first down Hawks.
Otherwise, I'm going to say that would have been a horrible, horrible penalty.
Looks like they're taping up A.J. Foster, and I'm going to guess then he's going to be back in this game. I don't think it was a malicious, dirty thing. I think it was a not understanding that he was already down with the hit. That's my I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
There was a little too much trickery on that play.
There was, and the throwback was off, which is unfortunate because maybe there could have been something happening if the throwback had been on, but it just wasn't.
It's all about execution, and when you try the trick plays, they got to be executed
Yep.
to perfection.
They do.
Well, you don't practice them as much as you practice your everyday plays. So,
well, here we go. Let's see if the Orioles have an answer to to this great Cooper offense that we've seen in the first half.
Davison in the backfield. Here's a pass in the flat, complete. They keep running that same play.
Yep. And the blocking is just excellent. There's nobody that can get to him, so he's catching the ball with 5 yards of a head of steam to get up where he runs it. He's got speed, he's got strength, and it's going to be another first down on the same play we've seen over and over this game, and the Orioles just can't seem to stop it.
And Gurley, you can just see on the missed tackles, he just keeps his feet churning, and that got him about another 8 or 9 yards. So great run by Gurley. The Orioles got to do a better job on that pass out in the flat. They've seen it so many times, and they're just not getting out there.
Well, and that's where the blocking is coming into play. On that one, you can really see it. The Cooper blockers were making sure nobody could get to him when he caught the ball, and he gets that 5 yards head of steam, and that's going to be
first penalty or second penalty.
Yeah.
Ball start.
First kind of routine penalty.
Right.
So that'll back him up.
No penalties in the first half. 2 here in the second.
Just like you said.
So far, only 2. So.
Oh my!
And off on the far side, Smythe. They've got the speed. They're able to get around the end.
Yeah.
Once they do get around the end, it's just tough tackling for the Orioles.
Yep. They're fast and strong, and so if they get running, they're hard to slow down and get down.
Everything's going left too.
Yep. Well, I think that's where the quarterback is the most comfortable throwing. Otherwise, you are kind of throwing across your body if you throw to the right.
Now they come right. Here's Smythe. Helfman can make the tackle. And again, look at Smythe.
He just goes
and takes 4 Orioles to bring him down.
Yeah, Helfman couldn't quite get to him, didn't quite have the right angle, tried to pull him in with like pure arm strength, but you're not going to take down Smythe with pure arm strength. And they went to the right that time, but just a little pitch, not a throw. And just look at Helfman. Almost had him.
Broberg and number 12, Rickard on the play.
Kind of took Broberg for a little ride as well.
First down, Hawks.
That was a good looking back. They started with Davison in the backfield, and now they've gone with Smythe.
And the Hawks moving the ball really well, just as they have all game.
There's a give to Samaje Young. Young with
oh wow!
Look at all the moves that Young has made.
Oh my
Cuts back upfield. He could go.
He could go, and
nailed down by Broberg. Yep.
Nice tackle by Broberg to save the touchdown, but what a run on the part.
Brought down by number 18, Broberg.
Of Young
for the Orioles.
Just some great moves. Got some good blocking, and here come the Hawks again.
But again, they're getting through the first line of defense, and that's getting them from open field to be able to make those moves, and Orioles are mistackling, and so again, it's the speed of the Cooper Hawks. You can see so they're just playing at a different level of speed right now than the Orioles. Thompson, the pitch to Smythe. He has room.
Here comes Helfman.
Fights for the corner and goes down inside the 5.
Helfman had a nice beat on him all the way. Was able to make the tackle. He's trying to look for the size of some of these players, and I think part of it is the Cooper offensive line and defensive line are both so big And especially
Brings up
we all know
second
on
and goal.
offense, it all starts on the line, right? If you can control the offensive line, that opens up so many things for a team to do, and I think that's why the Hawks have been just stellar on the offensive side of the ball.
So deep in the Oriole territory from the 5-yard line.
If you just take a look at it for a moment, the size difference between the line here is staggering.
And we haven't seen Thompson run much.
He hasn't needed to.
No, because they have Smythe. Smythe gets down to about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, he's got all these nice, quick, short passes. He's got Smythe, so why get your quarterback's body beat up?
Number 2,
Have
Smythe
him
on
run,
the
even
carry.
though he
Back down
probably
to number
could.
2, Helfman on the play for the Orioles. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Helfman again in on that play. 3rd down, goal to go.
And again, even here, if I'm Cooper, it's 4-down territory.
Oh, for sure. And you could just keep pounding it here.
Yep.
See if they do the direct snap again. Davison. Give us to Davison, and he's in.
Yeah, he got a little initial hit, bounced back, and
16
then kind of
Davison.
trotted right in.
Into the Hawks touchdown.
Yeah, they run almost like a little bit of an off-eye formation where they have the other running back playing fullback is able to put some blocks in and open up the hole for Davison to get the touchdown.
It was like an I in an italics font.
Right. The leaning eye.
And the kicker is 2 for 3 on. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
2 for
was
3.
one was a bad snap.
Yep. 2 for 3 on his
Base
kick
up.
sense. Yep.
Another low snap. Baseley puts it up and in.
If they get that ball down, he seems
Yeah,
pretty
Chicago's
solid.
good.
He's kind of hitting it to the exact same spot every time. Pretty automatic on the extra points if they get that snap down.
What was the first touchdown that Carmo didn't score?
That's right. So 27-0 with 4 to go in the 3rd quarter here. Orioles had some offense going on that first drive. Let's see if they can keep improving on it, get some points on the board.
Yeah, baby steps, right? They got the 2 first downs on one possession, and then it just stopped because they lost yards, and once you're in that 2nd and 3rd down and 12 or 15 yards to go, it's just Cooper just teeing off on your quarterback. So. Another
Oh no!
fumble.
Oh no! Fall on it.
Orioles got it though.
Fumble on the play. The Orioles have recovered. First down, Orioles.
That could have been disastrous. Luckily, he was able to get right. It's like right here, just fall on that ball. He tried to pick it up, but
Yeah, and that was Nowak again.
well, Nowak was trying to pick it up, and then number 3, Nowak's number 3. It was Broberg, I think, who scooped it back, keep Cooper from being able to get it. So here we go. No harm, no foul.
Good run for the Orioles on first down.
Yep, nice run.
I think that's Nowak.
Yep, that was Nowak. So
Number
he's
3,
in for
Nowak on the carry for
Foster,
the Orioles.
who's getting taped up, so I thought we'd see him back
And a 5 on the
in,
play.
but
Brings
now
up 2nd down.
I don't see Foster.
There he is. Over by number 39. Gotta get rid of it. Over the middle,
It's
incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Pass intended for Eichten. I almost feel like the Orioles could run a screen pass with all that pressure they're getting if they can just get someone. We have an injury on the far side. That's a cramp.
Yeah, that's all the earmarks of a cramp, just like you called early on in the game.
cooling down a little bit, 72 degrees, about 8 degrees cooler than it was at game time.
It's perfect out right now. As I like to say, we spend a lot of money trying to get our homes to be exactly like this.
Right.
Really working that cramp. All right, Bruce, I still don't see A.J. Foster. Where is he? I think he left.
I thought I saw him, but maybe I was wrong.
He must be taking a closer look at that hand. I was hoping to see him back on the field, but
yeah, now they're spread out pretty good, so I don't see him out there at all. You're right, Paul.
so it's number 17 hopping off the field. Really cramped up.
That's going to be Schultz.
Gives the Orioles a little time to settle in and try to figure out this 3rd and 5. And now it's giving them a lot of time to look at the Cooper D.
Right.
Hopefully it's just a cramp and he'll be all right. All right, here we go.
3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line.
It'd be really nice to convert here.
Orioles no first downs in the first half, 2 here in the second.
Trying to call him, get him to go off sides. Gets his man in motion. Oh no.
A lot of pressure. Just had to throw it away. And so upset with.
Number 6, Arnold's pass intended for number 15, Oleski, falls incomplete.
I'm not sure exactly what he was
Brings up
really
4th
upset
down.
with, but I don't know if somebody missed an assignment, but that'll bring the Orioles offense off the field. They're going to have to punt the ball away again.
Yeah, as a quarterback, I mean, especially a sophomore, you're just hoping that he can get time to,
To
be
do
able
something.
to look down the field a little bit, and he just hasn't had that time.
Yeah, he's been under duress all game. Kind of line drive kick.
Yeah, another low one. Not going to be returnable. It's going to be out at the
Orioles
41.
punt rolls out of bounds.
Takes a slight Oriole bounce, but
First on Hawks.
pretty good field position for the Cooper Hawks here, up 27-0 with 3.5 to go in the 3rd.
See if the St. Louis Park Orioles can turn them over. That would be. Cooper's played a very clean game.
They have played an
Good football
excellent game.
Not many penalties. We just seen 2 penalties in the game.
Yep.
They've held on to the football.
Yeah, and Thompson's even his completion percentage is not able to keep track of it all, but it very few incomplete passes. All around, you know, all 3 aspects of the game, you know, the proverbial offense, defense, special teams, they've just played excellent football tonight.
And the Cooper Hawks have 4 games remaining after this. Their first 2 wins were against Park Center and Minneapolis Southwest. They lost 49-21 to their arch rival Armstrong. And then they play Saturday, September 28th at Apple Valley. My assumption is probably homecoming for Apple Valley. Friday, October 4th, at home against Jefferson. The Thursday, October 10th, they're at Tartan, and then back at home against Hastings. So they don't have as many conference games, doesn't it, Rick?
It's strange. Well, here we go. Let's see what we can, Park can do something here to get that ball back.
And a motion handoff up the middle, big hole. Spinning, Davison still on his feet as he gets across.
Wow.
The Oriole 40 down to the 36.
Ooh, getting a little chippy out there. And again, just perfectly executed football.
Number
The
16.
blocking's there, the holes are there. He hits them hard. He breaks a couple tackles on a spin move and is ultimately brought back down after a huge gain.
So they mark it at the 37-yard line. 4 unanswered scores by the Cooper Hawks.
And the Cooper Hawks very rarely punting in this game. I don't even know if they have.
No, and I think they're going to run the ball a little bit more now, try and take some time off the clock.
Yep. Yeah, but even running the ball now, they're having success. They didn't a lot in the first half. They were having a hard time running the ball, but having a really easy time throwing the ball, so it didn't matter so much. But now they're able to run it, and I wonder if the Orioles will come up also maybe with a little bit more of a spread-out defensive scheme that's opening up the running game. So it's like the Hawks are one of those, usually you got to run to pass. Looks like they're passing to run.
Right. And I think it's a good point. And I think you look at the difference of the two teams, how easy it was for them to get 5, 6, 7 yards on first down, and makes this play a lot easier here.
Yep.
He wants to go outside. They've had a lot of luck going to that far side, and Davison has the first down as he spins to end the play.
Yeah, and why not? I mean, he could have, ran right into the traffic there and see if he could break open, but he's so quick. He can cut that corner.
Number 16, Davison.
And turn it and then get the first down.
You have two different runners. Davison, who has the speed, and then you have Smythe, who's still fast, but he's a bulkier back.
Yep.
And he runs with power.
And Davison also, he likes to spin. Close circuit to Cooper dance. You might want to take a look.
We saw that with Karma, too. Karma likes to he'll go sideways if he can find the hole. They're going to run a pass here. Gurley.
Look at that blocking.
Gurley cuts back inside and is pulled down by number 4, Kasica, at the 15-yard line.
15, Thompson's pass is complete to number 8, Gurley.
Thought there maybe could have been a little hands to the face here, but on one of these blocks.
Second down.
But the refs have really been letting him play.
And again, second down, now 2 yards to go. So, if they run the ball, this should be the last play of the third quarter.
Which I imagine they will on 2nd and 2.
They send Gurley out wide right. Young in motion. Yeah, it's Davison. Big hole for Davison. Stays on his feet inside the 10-yard line.
Pulls the defenders for a couple yards after he got slowed up.
16, Davison on the carry for the Hawks, brought down by number 21.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
So the Orioles outscored 7-0 here in the third. And we're through 3 here from St. Louis Park. 27-0 our score.
That's the end of the third quarter. St. Louis Park 0, Robbinsdale Cooper 27.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I mean, I even... Oh, we're back.
We're back, Paul.
I got caught off guard. Well, here we go. There's 12 minutes left on the clock for the game. That's the fourth quarter that we're entering in here, Bruce.
Well, and again, you may start seeing some of the Cooper second string come in at some point here. And I think for the Orioles, they want to hopefully still take advantage of that. They got a big crowd here tonight.
Yep.
They'd like to make something good happen, have people leave here with a little bit of enthusiasm. Right now they trail 27-0, and the fans just haven't seen a lot of excitement in this Oriole team.
Had a couple of nice, fun, exciting plays in that first drive they had to open up the second half. But other than that, not much to cheer for. So yeah, I agree with you. Even if it's exploiting some second stringers, let's get something going.
Now they run out of the I formation. Smythe, he gets the ball. Goes off the right side into the end zone for a touchdown. Smythe with his first score of the game.
Yeah. You're looking at just a great Cooper team, and the amount of time that the Orioles the Oriole defense has been on the field, even with some timeouts and quarter breaks, they're probably gassed.
Well, here if you're Cooper, you have a decision to make here. You go for 2 and speed up the game so you can go home faster because 35 is running time.
Yep.
But they're going to go for 1, which would put it at 34.
I think that's the right thing to do. The kicker's been solid all night.
And it's good.
Extra point is good.
34-0, and the Orioles will get the ball back.
They will.
They did, I believe, in their last game against Apple Valley, return a kick for a touchdown. So it'd be great if they could, however you can get a touchdown,
however
you can get in.
You can do it. Defense, special teams, get something going. Just get the crowd fired up, although the crowd is fired up. It's a great crowd tonight. Beautiful night out here in St. Louis Park. Students are having a good time. They'll have a dance tomorrow.
I will kick off.
Nice kick. Oh.
And it goes out of bounds. So Orioles should get good field position.
That was a smart play to let that go out of bounds. It's always tempting to pick up the ball, right? You want the ball, but Nowak just let it roll out of bounds. Smart thing to do, and they'll get some decent field
35, right?
Yep.
Which is a penalty.
Oh, there's Foster seeing him on the sideline. He's out of uniform, got ice on his hands. So hopefully he'll be okay, but he must be disappointed.
Hopefully nothing too serious.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Rolling to the near side.
Oh.
Well, so he had 2 players, O'Dea.
Yeah, O'Dea and
then also Nowak, right?
And it's hard to tell who that was intended for.
Ball is incomplete. Second down.
There's a roll. You can see the pressure coming in. Had still an extra second to throw it, but
yep. Just couldn't hit his mark.
Right, and the question is, if that was for Nowak, did O'Dea tip it?
Or even, shield it in some way. Make it harder to see. I don't know, but
been a lot of pressure for the sophomore quarterback all game, and he fumbles the football. Yeah, Arnold fumbles, and Cooper has recovered. First time Arnold runs the football, and it was punched out. So.
And the defense wants to get in on this a little bit for Cooper. I think they look pretty fired up about the turnover. The Orioles have otherwise been pretty clean. I wouldn't, no turnovers until now, but that's going to be a backbreaker, I think.
Yeah, it's hard. It's just one of those games, and things aren't going their way. Cooper, just the much stronger team. But I think we thought maybe we'd see a little bit closer game than what we're seeing in this game, and I'm sure disappointment from the coaches as they worked really hard on a game plan, and we're just not executing, and Cooper's just playing that much better of a football game.
They are.
He did come to play. Thompson hands off.
Huge hole. And another big gain in this. Oriole defense just seems like they got nothing left.
And what you're seeing the running backs do is they're picking their spots. They're patient. They're finding the holes, and they're just running to those holes and able to get the big gains. So another first down. They're going to start from their 27 right now. 1st and 10. Could be Thompson's last series as a quarterback.
I don't know how deep their bench goes, but look at that hole.
Yeah, Smythe.
This is a beautifully drawn up play there, Bruce. Just a little pitch, and the receiver's pulling the defenders off. He's got a nice big hole, and it's a first down.
And you can see Helfman's tiring a little bit. He still made the tackle, but he had to take him from behind. Many of his tackles in the second half have been that way, and why wouldn't he be tired? I think they're all tired. They've been on the field so much.
They have,
and that's a good point, Paul, because when your offense doesn't sustain drives, you can't get first downs. It puts that onus on the defense.
Yeah, we don't track time of possession, but I can't imagine. I mean, it's got to be just a staggering difference.
Same right tackle. It's just going right tackle, and working that right side of the line. That may be their strong side of the line.
Second down.
They're getting their right following Tavion Crouch, and
Paul, we're having some sound issues in our heads here. I can't hear Bruce, and he can't hear himself either. Is he on? I think it did. Are you back? All right, well, in the meantime, we got to run up the gut, and a nice stop by the Oriole defense there. Helfman on the tackle.
Number 2, Smythe on the carry. Brought down by number 2, Helfman.
Bruce is having some technical difficulties that we're trying to figure out.
For the Orioles.
There we go.
3rd down.
He's back.
He did a good job covering. Someone hitting cords. We got people all around us and stuff. So.
Well, all you missed was a Zach Helfman tackle.
The bright spot of the game for St. Louis Park has been Helfman. And there's a touchdown.
Another touchdown.
Yeah. And now we're on running time.
Yes, we are. I don't know when exactly they start the running time. The clock is stopped right now, but pending this kick, the Orioles will be down 41-0, and this should come to a pretty quick close. I'm sure it's a just utterly disappointing night for the Oriole football team, but what I like about the culture that I think Coach Foster has built is, they're going to get over it. They're going to move on. They're going to regroup. They're going to look at what they can do better. And I bet they'll be coming back out for their next game fired up.
Well, they will, and again, when things are this tough, it's just like the frustration. You sort of lose some of that excitement, the level. This is homecoming. Yep. They came out through the tunnel, fired up, and just got sort of punched in the mouth, and to say it slightly, and then, again, not to discredit Cooper, because Cooper's played a really good football game.
Great game.
And it's not that, and you just are overmatched by a very, very good Cooper football team.
Yep. No, I mean, hats off to Cooper and their whole game plan, and the players' ability and their skills. You don't see in our kind of conference levels and all of that in high school a team that can be that dynamic throwing the ball. Multiple targets, multiple ways to do it. Yes, they hit the short pass to the side to Gurley quite a bit, but they had other options as well, and just a really good Cooper Hawks football team, so kudos to them.
Wow, big hit at the 30-yard line. That's Nowak.
Yeah.
Orioles return the kick. First down, Orioles.
see what kind of offense they bring out.
I'm looking at Cooper, and it looks like they still have some of their starters, but it looks like maybe there's a couple replacement players in there. But they still have Carmo in there, and yeah, they're still pretty much going with their starters. Under pressure, throw over the middle.
There's a nice pass.
And that's Nowak.
Number 6, Arnold's pass is complete.
We've been
One of the better
three,
throws
Nowak.
that we've seen.
Yes, a very nice throw. And that's what they need more of. You know, and that's the other thing here. Just keep going and get yourself some good positive plays, and that's one of them. You just got to keep some of that stuff up and take away what you can out of this game.
Quick throw to the
There's another
sideline.
one. That's O'Day.
Couple yards.
Number 6, Arnold's pass is complete to number 9, O'Day.
Just get a little, just get a little bit of that
Get some
momentum.
rhythm.
Second down.
Yep. That was the word I was looking for. Thanks, Paul. So the ball at the 47-yard line. Helfman in the backfield. Arnold. Hoping he's got a rush coming, but
Nice
great catch by Helfman. Helfman tries to get to the far side, breaks a tackle, has a first down, and he gets hit hard out of bounds at the 40.
Complete to number 2, Helfman. Shoved out of
Clock
bounds
still
by the
running.
That's an Orioles first
So down to
down.
6:45 running time.
But this is that rhythm you were talking about. A really nice catch on the part of Helfman. And man, did he get hit hard out of bounds. Not only did he get hit, he got hit into players on the sideline.
Tough kid, though.
Yes, he's a tough kid.
Another quick throw behind the receiver.
Yep, that's Nowak again. We've been calling his number quite a bit late in this game. A little bit behind him up on the shoulder, but catchable. It's a catchable ball. I think he's going to want that one back.
Brings up a second down, Ken, with 6 minutes to go. Cooper pitching a shutout. Thrown in the flat. They're going to try and get Helfman in space. He's got the speed to do it. And this is Helfman.
I think Helfman's on a mission, Bruce. That's a heck of a run.
That's an Orioles
and he's
first down.
slow to get up. He's taking a
He's
breather.
exhausted, I'm sure. But look at him, just that little stutter step. Throws a defender off, gets a little bit of blocking, finds a seam. Great run on the part of Mason Helfman.
I think Mason's just going down, staying down for a little bit just so he can catch his breath here.
Yep. He's got the hands on the hips.
Again, you know, Mason plays both ways, and he's been chasing a lot on defense. He's had a lot of time.
Looks like he's coming off the field.
Yeah, he's walking gingerly, too. I don't know if it's...
It might be more than just exhaustion. He looks
like he's sore a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he's certainly been, you know, the Oriole player of the game today with what he's put in. His effort and his execution has been huge.
So I think we'll go to Nowak as almost.
That could have been 6 the other way.
Yeah, the defender read that one.
He did. He read it beautifully.
Just got there a little late.
Yep, but if he gets that, he's gone. It's good defense.
Number 6, Arnold's pass.
And that was intended for number 80, Grayson
Second down.
Sivanich. Back to pass.
Time.
A lot of time to throw. Looks over the middle, and this is picked off.
Yeah. He threw right into traffic.
Number 6, Arnold's pass is intercepted.
Not an advisable throw, just right into traffic. And now we got some scrappy stuff going on. I think the Orioles are just frustrated. I don't know if Cooper's talking.
Well, they stop the clock during something like that.
Yeah, they got to figure some things out. If they don't stop the clock, the game's over. Yes. Let's see what happened here. We can get a look. The ref's trying to sort things out.
This is the most time that Arnold's had.
Yep. And he flings one, but just right into Travis. Right
Almost
there.
looked like if he had gone to the left sideline a little bit, maybe.
Throw to O'Day. O'Day gets the tackle. They're fired up. And I don't know what happened, but saw number 54, Max Olson, kind of coming out of that pretty fired up, so I don't know if he was involved.
Well, and Helfman has his helmet back on, so I think he's going to go in on defense. Oh, maybe not there.
So we had some flags thrown. We don't know what the result of those flags are. Maybe it's just going to be offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct.
I like this. Keep Helfman off the field. He's your valuable player.
No reason to put him in right now.
He wanted to go in.
Yes, he does. He's a fighter. But yeah, at this point with 4:10 in running time, down 41-0, no reason to put him back out there.
And hopefully for Cooper that they'll have their personal foul on both sides, so they're going to
It's going to offset. That's probably the right thing to do. You don't know who started what.
Both the Hawks and the Orioles.
See if we see a backup quarterback in here, but hopefully Cooper now just put the ball on the ground. And
And I don't know when. I don't think the refs have given a signal to start the clock again yet. I suppose they got to get the ball set and all that.
Well, they're going to keep Thompson as the quarterback. He is their second string. They may not have a third string.
Yeah, they might not have a viable third option. Not sure what the holdup is here.
Could be just telling both teams, captains, to
settle down.
Settle down, and let's just get a clean finish here.
Yep.
Now they'll start the clock. For running time, that took about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah. And there you are. Bush called it. Run right up the middle.
Hawks on the carry up the middle. Brought down by the Orioles.
So with about 3:50 to go in running time, the Hawks get a first down or so. They should be able to just run the clock down, and I don't think St. Louis Park will use any timeouts.
Clock feels like it keeps moving slow. It's had these little pauses in it.
That's what I thought in that first game when Park lost 51-6. They had a 6-0 lead. They got outscored 51-0 after that. First quarter was St. Louis Park's quarter, and then Mankato East just came and played sort of the way Cooper is playing. Again, Cooper able to get the first down, but looks like they'll bring some more players into the game. Give someone else a chance here.
34.
We're under 3 minutes.
So this game was moving really quickly, but it ended up being kind of your average length, even with running time.
And Cooper taking as much time as they can in the huddle. Got to delay a game here if they don't snap it.
Really?
Smythe goes down. Yes, we hit the 2-minute mark. So great game for Cooper.
Yep.
Karma with 3 touchdowns. Smythe with a couple.
For the Orioles.
but really great game by Tavori and Thompson, who just really set the table and didn't make any mistakes in this football game.
He sure didn't, and his receivers helped him out too with, making the catches that are right on the numbers, and with their speed and their strength, being able to move those short passes up the field, get first downs, keep the ball moving. Just an excellent, excellent night from Cooper. I don't even know what you tell them as coaches at this point other than good job.
Yeah, a tough night for St. Louis Park. It's homecoming.
Yeah.
You get your biggest crowd of the year by far.
Yep.
And you just want to do something to get your crowd on your side, and they just weren't able to have that happen in this game.
But kudos to these fans.
The crowd's on their side, but
But they're still here. A lot of them.
Number
Some have
16,
left.
Holmberg
Most
on the tackle
parents,
for the
but
Orioles. Brings up
the rank and file St. Louis Park student, they're all still here.
They're
having a good time.
They're hanging around.
Just a reminder, all
night on the
fans,
field,
that the
but
lights
they're
will
all
stay
having a
on
great
for
time, and
15
that's what it's
minutes
about. That's
after
what
the game
homecoming's
time.
about.
Please
That's what
exit
high
the
school's
stadium
about.
in a calm, timely fashion. Lights will stand for 15 minutes after the game.
Elon Sheen coming into the game. Doesn't get a lot of playing time. I remember talking to him about that last year. Said, I look forward to calling your number. He said, you won't be calling my number.
Right.
But I just did, Elon. Shabbat shalom, Elon. And that'll do it.
41-0 the final. As we got 20
Once again,
seconds
fans,
and counting down,
for
and
15 minutes
both teams
after
will
the
meet
conclusion
at
of the game.
midfield and shake hands.
And now we're clearing out. I don't know. There's still time on the clock. I say they throw a flag for too many men on the field.
Well, Paul, again, Everett Arnold, he's facing a lot of pressure in this game, and a sophomore. He's first-year quarterback here for St. Louis Park, and learning experience as he goes, and these are things he's going to learn from, and the Orioles just got to really get some better blocking for him so that he has time to throw the football. He did in the second half make a few better throws than he made.
Absolutely.
He had a few get away from him, but again, for the Orioles, I would say the bright spot for St. Louis Park in this game by far was Mason Helfman.
Yep.
What a great player he is. He played great on defense. When he did come in on offense, he made an impact, and so, again,
thank you
kudos
for
to
coming to tonight's homecoming game. Please join us again on October 4th for our next home game.
For the St. Louis Park Orioles, they'll regroup, and we say their next game coming up is at Jefferson. It's a big game in the conference for them, and then the next home game for the Orioles will be Friday, October 4th, and that will be against Tartan. So again,
and you're absolutely right just about Arnold, that he's a young quarterback, he's learning. Even toward the end of the game here, I don't know if you saw, it was just him and some coaches sitting in front of the monitor working on some things. This is all about learning and developing, and that's what Coach Foster's about, and he's really created a great program and a great culture. Even on tough nights like this, they're gonna come back and be fired up for their next game and be ready to play.
And the Orioles have good numbers in the system coming up after these guys, so they're trying to really work on getting the younger kids involved in football and regrow this football program. And I think Coach Foster sees things in the future for the Orioles, and again, we can only hope that that will happen for them. So.
Absolutely. Great night of football. Great to be back with you, Bruce, here on Friday Night Lights on a beautiful homecoming evening. Score didn't go the Orioles' way, but other than that, what more can you ask for?
All right. On behalf of Paul Bodwin and our entire crew, we want to thank everyone for joining us. Final score from St. Louis Park, 41-0 in favor of Cooper. So long.